Zoom is a great way to reach out and be connected online, especially right now while you're staying close to home because of the coronavirus outbreak. In this video, I'm going to share with you the simple and easy steps to join a Zoom call for the very first time. I'm Marcia Chadley, and here at the Creative Life Center, I like to use Zoom a lot. I use it for one-on-one conversations as well as group events. It's a good alternative to being together in person when that just doesn't work for whatever reason. And it doesn't take very long to feel comfortable and to enjoy being on Zoom. What I'm going to do in this video is to share the easy steps to get you from your invitation into the Zoom call. So let's get started. When someone invites you to a Zoom meeting, they're going to send you information like this. And this is what you're going to use to get into your Zoom call. There's two ways to get into a Zoom call. You can purely call in using your telephone, just like a regular telephone call. You use one of these numbers here in the U.S., or you find your local number outside the U.S. using this link, and then you'll be prompted for the meeting ID, which is given to you with this Zoom information. So that's a little bit of a limited way to connect online because it's only what you can hear and say. There's no visual. You don't get to see what's being shared. You don't get to see the other people on the call. They don't see you. The better way to get on is to use this URL, this web address that you put into a browser or click on, and join the meeting in that way. That gives you the opportunity to see anything that's being shared visually, to see other people on the call who want to be seen, and to also be seen yourself. Now you get to choose whether or not your video camera is on and when you're muted and when you're not, and we'll go over all of that later. So I suggest you use this link to join the Zoom meeting. Now if this is your very first meeting, you probably don't have the Zoom app downloaded. You're able to use the Zoom app on a computer, on a tablet, or on your phone. In any of those situations, the first time that you try to go to a Zoom meeting, it will prompt you and guide you through installing the Zoom app. I am actually on a computer, so we're going to walk through that, and I will show you how that works. If you're on a phone, then you'll have to go to whatever app store you usually download your apps from and look for Zoom Cloud Meetings. If you can't find that, look for Zoom Client for Meetings. Sometimes there's different names. So let's do it on the computer and you can see what happens. First thing I want to do is click on this link. It's going to open up a browser window that's telling me it's trying to launch my app and let me join the call. I'm going to skip this little prompt. I'm going to go right to this browser window that opened. And it says down here at the bottom, click here to launch the meeting. That would mean I already know that I've got the app. Or I'm going to download and run Zoom. Now I need the app. I need to download it. So I click on that link. It's downloading right now. You can see that. Here's what I need to open to install the Zoom app. So now it's installing. So it takes a little bit of time. I would give yourself 5 or 10 minutes to get going before your call is supposed to start if it's the very first time you're getting on a call. Now I can enter my name and I click Join the Meeting. Now I have some choices. I can join with my video so that people can see me. I can join without video. So let's join with video. And now I have a choice. Am I going to join with the computer audio so that I can hear other people? And that's what I want to do. So I'm going to click that. You're in. That's it. That's all that you had to do to get into this call. And now you've chosen whether or not you're muted So if I want to hear me, I need to turn this off. I'm not going to turn that off right now because I'm also recording this call and I would have all kinds of feedback. But down here, this microphone is what you turn on and off if you want people to hear you or not hear you. Now, if you don't want to be seen, you can turn off your video. And now you don't see me, you only see the name that I entered when I joined. Okay. Along the bottom of the screen are some other things you're going to want to know about. You can chat over here. This will open up the chat window. Let me resize this so you can see it. There you go. You can see where the chat window is. You can say hi to everyone. Before we leave the meeting, I want to show you you have a choice of how you're seeing things. There's a gallery view, which lets you see separate windows about the same size for everybody on the call. So if we have multiple calls, we would have multiple windows here, and I'm going to put my video on again so you can see, and you'd be able to see everybody's faces and what they're doing if they have their video on. So I turn my video off, and now you don't see me again. You have that control all the time. The speaker view, which is the view we started on, whoever is talking will be shown big. So I would have to unmute myself, I would be shown big. And that bounces that around. So you can go from seeing everybody to seeing who is talking. That's all there is to it. Now you're ready. You know what you need to do to join your very first Zoom call. It's not so mysterious.